Welcome to Math Made Perfect, where learning math is fun.
Hey boys and girls, welcome to another video. Today we're looking at division using area model. So we're going to divide 224 by 16. Let's go boys and girls, let's do our table. So I'm going to draw my table. Remember, one column is for my friendly numbers and I'm using F for friendly numbers. One column is for my multiples and another column is for my factors, my initial counting factors. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to do 1 times 16 is 16. 2 times 16 is 32. And I'm going to stop there, boys and girls, because this number begins with double 2. So now I'm going to do my friend numbers. I'm going to do 10. I'm going to do 20. I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to now go to draw my area model. So remember, division is the opposite of multiplication. So for multiplication, I normally expand my number. For division, I don't expand my number. I keep my 16 as my divisor. Then I put my dividend inside of the area model. Now, I go to my table and I check for friendly numbers. Whatever friendly number or factor I choose, it must be less than 224. So boys and girls, I'm going to choose 10. Then I say 16 times 10 gives me 160, because remember, I multiply 16 times 1 and I subtract 4. To subtract 6, I can't, so I go here, take 1, this becomes 12. 12 subtract 6 is 6. So now, boys and girls, I'm left with 64. I'm going to put my 64 right here, and I'm going to keep writing my multiples. 16 times 3 is 48, and 16 times 4 is 64. So this time I won't choose a friendly number, but I'll choose a factor. So I'm going to choose the factor 4 because I have 64. So I'm going to take my 4, then I'm going to do 16 times 4, which would give me 64. I subtract and I have a remainder of 0. It means I'm done. Now boys and girls, all I have to do is add the two numbers at the top. So I'm going to add 10 plus 4, and that gives me 14. Okay, boys and girls, you see, we can use our area model to divide whole number. Okay, boys and girls, let's look at another example. Let's read the word problem together. The total cost for the 5th grade dance is $225. If 15 students paid for the dance, how much money did each student pay? Remember, boys and girls, you have to decompose your word problem. You have to do your UPSC. Understand your problem, plan for a solution, solve, and then check. And remember, we can use multiplication to check our division problem. So let's take our time, read our word problem, and underline important details. So it says the total cost of the 5th grade dance is $225. And then it says there is a total of 15 students. Then it says, how much money did each student pay? Remember, boys and girls, we are given the total and then we're given a part, which means we're being asked to find a part. And if I'm given the whole and a part and asked to find a part, it means that I'm going to be dividing. So it means I'm going to be dividing 225 by 15 using our area model. So I'm going to draw my table. Remember, F is for our friendly number, M is for our multiples and our factors, or counting factors. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna do 1 times 15 gives me 15. 2 times 15 gives me 30. 3 times 15 gives me 45. And 4 times 15 gives me 60. Then I'm going to write my friendly numbers. 10, 20, 30, 40. These are my friendly numbers. Alright, boys and girls, let's draw our error model. Remember, your divisor goes on the outside and your dividend goes inside. Alright, boys and girls, which friendly number do I use? I need to get something less than 225. If I do 20, I'm going to get 300, so I can't do that, right? So let's do 10 again. So I'm going to put 10. And remember, whatever goes on top is supposed to be multiplied by your divisor. 15 times 10 gives us 150. If I subtract this, I have 75 left. I wonder, boys and girls, if I write another multiple of 15, would I get 75? Let's try. So let's do 15 times 5. Let's add 15 to 60. Oh yes, I get 75. So now I'm choosing, do I choose another friendly number or do I choose a factor? If you said factor, boys and girls, you're correct. So I'm going to choose the factor 5. Then I do 15 times 5 gives me 75. I subtract and I have nothing left. It means I found my answer. 15, which is 10 plus 5. So my answer is 15. So boys and girls, you will pay $15 for the dance. Until next time, remember, boys and girls, to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Enjoy watching.